Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review nonfiction. And this is a film I got to check out last week. It's a French film, and it's directed by Olivier Assayas. I'm going to butcher a lot of names today, so just bear with me. And Juliette Binoche, who's been in a lot of his films, Guillaume Canet, and then a couple other actors and actresses that I'll talk about throughout this review about this film. This film centers around a couple of different main players, I guess, in this film, including two couples and assistants and all these different people involved with basically everybody. This movie's super French. Everybody's sleeping with everybody. That's always fun, right? And this centers around the world of publishing. Books, ebooks, audio tapes. And where this film is pretty risky is the fact that it really focuses a lot on technical aspects and, I guess, behind the curtain kind of aspects of publishing, and really talking about physical books versus ebooks, audiobooks. And it could get on the verge of being just too technical and just a bunch of talk, but the thing is, how these characters are written, they're so passionate about what they're doing, and such great performances that it really sells it. And being an avid reader that I am, maybe it does speak to me a little bit more, but it's something that I found very interesting, and they were able to make these conversations. The director Assayas was able to create something that was interesting and engaging. I was pulled in from the very beginning because these are all very well fleshed out, interesting characters. They all have different perspective on things. And their interactions with each other are very interesting because we have this main couple, Elaine and Selena, Elan, and they have this relationship, and one's a publisher, one's an actress on a TV show, and they have all these different perspective on things. One thing that maybe I wish they spent a little bit more time on with some of the characters was a little bit more of their personal feelings towards each other and stuff like that, because they do spend a lot of time really talking about these industries and the creative process, which they're all interesting and they're able to make it interesting. And the other players, Vincent Macanye, who plays Leonard, and Nora Hamzawi, who plays Valerie, and she's absolutely amazing. She was my favorite performance in this film. She's really funny. She really captures this attitude about her. She's so very unique, and she was very unexpected. I couldn't really predict what her actions were going to be, and that was really much appreciated. And all these interactions with each other, they're very interesting and they're engaging. I found a lot out of this film. It's a very talky film, and also it's in French, so there's a lot of subtitles, so that could turn off a lot of mainstream audiences. But if you're really a big cinephile and really into film, I think this film's really worth seeing. I really loved it. It's honestly one of my favorite films. It's up there of this year, and I was really glad that I got to see it. And the performances were great. The writing was interesting and deep with a lot of themes, and the story kept me guessing exactly where it was all going to be going and how all these relationships were going to flesh out. And I have to say, this film does a great job of doing that. I highly recommend this film, but like I mentioned before, if you're really not into serious drama with a lot of talking, if you like explosions, that's not this kind of movie. But I think it's a great film worth checking out, so go check it out. Let me know what you think. And thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.